of the National Football League. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Red! Cougar 19! 18 Cardinals, left 19! Ready,
right to the air is Richardson. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The 36-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. Neighbors in motion. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Second down throw for Richardson. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Saints, first down. First and goal, New Orleans.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal.
Come on.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Saints. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Saints have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Set. 45. White. Hutton.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Here we go. Ready?
We'll go once more with Brooks. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Trail, yellow. Here we go. Set. Black 40. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now he'll work his way out right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Let's go. Johnny Lions. Ready,
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 18-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And I don't think you got that wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
And the Saints are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now, the extra point. It's up and good. The Saints move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Striker. 3-3.
Young to throw on 1st down. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
White.
On 2nd down, Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Max Crosby. He's got his 1st sack of the season here early in Week 1.
10. Down. Black drill green. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So This offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
On fourth down, Young. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Again, it is Brooks. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Panthers first down.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. The Saints out on top. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now Young exiting the pocket right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Set, go.
They'll run. And he can only get about half of what he needed. Down to the 3, and now it is 4th and goal.
A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
Here we go. 52. Ready?
They'll go. Young to the goal line and in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Carolina.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
A short one taken at the 10. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
On play action, Richardson got it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 29, here's second and 8.
Here we go, set. Hot 70, hot set, trap 50, trap 60.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Let's go.
First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal.
18 rattle, 18 rattle. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Richardson operating from the pistol. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Come on.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Flush to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Go.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Now a handoff, running right. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. That'll bring up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. Third down.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At the 11-yard line.
He'll try the right side this time. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. second and 7.
70, hit the roof.
On second down, Richardson. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And he will get into the end zone. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, touchdown New Orleans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Shot. Ready.
Young to throw on first and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
And he will go all the way. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Well, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Pick up of 2. Brings up second and
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
his kick is good.
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Black shot. Ready?
On first down is Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Go, go. Black Ultra. Seal, black. Set.
Throwing on second down, Young. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second down and 8. Looking to throw. Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On first down, it's Richardson. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
60 Maverick. Ready, right?
From the gun, Richardson. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here now, second down and goal.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Go.
Now Richardson. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, New Orleans. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Ready, break. Hut.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Not much happening there, just a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up second
So,
and 8.
from the 37, here's second and 8.
Get ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in cover.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
19 tight, 19, 10.
To throw, it's Richardson. We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Saints. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Young going to give it to Brooks. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Another try with Brooks. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Ready? Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. My man.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Out to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Let's go.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, New Orleans. On play action, Richardson throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Panthers' 21-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here we go.
Throwing is Richardson. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's got another a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The PAT up and good. Saints will add one more onto their big lead.
22.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Brooks. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Let's go. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Young. Going for it all. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He's got a man! That's McMillan! And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Come on, set. 52 blue.
I got him, man. I got him. He's mine.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second.
On second down, Young. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 23.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it is first and goal.
Set. Hut.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the set.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Let's go. 45. White. Ready?
Young. Flush to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
Quick throw, taken in.
These are the worst. A couple of years, Mike, I swear, I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually,
This one is caught on fourth and goal. They deliver. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Carolina. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the two-point conversion.
The Panthers will
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide, and he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just a pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Ready, check. Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Richardson going to look to throw. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Richardson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for the Saints. First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Saints.
Here's Richardson. That's to Merritt. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup for 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down on the 31-yard line.
Now Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picks up the first down.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, New Orleans.
Mustang 19.
From the gun, Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
And the Saints first down.
They'll go with Bill. That's Merritt. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, Richardson. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Richardson sacked. Loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long.
Ready.
Richardson to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Seven Pirates.
Looking to throw, Richardson. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Young to throw on first and 10. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. So break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Let's go.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Moving outside the pocket, he'll fire one deep for Harrison. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Throwing, Richardson. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
In trouble, and down he goes. Nick Scorton working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
White. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 19-yard line.
Now Young. Moving to his right.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Young. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Deck ready.
From the gun, it's Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go. Young. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Mustang 19, go!
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on Week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively. And you could tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, have they showed it.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll go play action with Young. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Set, hut.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end.